Over the last decade in the flooring industry, the big movement has been the movement towards hard surface flooring sales, whether it's hardwood, tile, or laminate. For example, statistics show that the sales of hardwood flooring alone is forecasted to increase more than 7% each year through 2015. In today's video, we're going to address some of your top 5 most frequently asked questions about hardwood flooring. And to assist us with that, we have here today Dan Ferguson. Dan has been in the flooring business, the hardwood flooring industry, for over 15 years. Thank you so much for being here with us today, Dan.
Glad to be here. Thanks, Ben.
You ready to get started?
I am.
Okay, let's go. All right, here we go. Question 1. What are the differences between pre-finished and site-finished hardwood floors?
The biggest thing is the thickness of finish. In a factory, you can put on a much thicker finish because of the process of drying. They are making advances in the site-finished floors to where they're slowly taking on those capabilities. But because of what can happen in a factory, they can build a stronger, more durable finish there and then bring into your floor, into your home. The next biggest thing is, you're going to have a little bit difference in the level of your floor. When your floor's down and it's sanded on site, all the boards are even to each other. The floor's not perfectly flat. Sanding it takes away a lot of the sins of the subfloor and the floor joists and things like that are just normal. No home is absolutely perfectly flat and level. That really eliminates that. Pre-finished floors, you tend to have a little height variation in there, which is fine and normal, and most of the time very minimal, less than the thickness of a business card. So those are the two biggest things.
Great, thank you. When shopping for a hardwood floor, this is the number one question that we get. Engineered or solid wood flooring, which is better?
It really kind of depends. I mean, a lot of the purists still like solid floors, and they're still fine. They work great. I mean, if you go back, you can go to look at some homes in New England are several hundred years old and have a solid wood floor. There's nothing wrong with that. The beauty, though, of engineered is it eliminates a lot of the downsides to a solid floor. Which means a solid floor, that tree, that wood is still expanding and contracting with the change of seasons. An engineered floor eliminates most of those issues that happen with the change of season. It's easier for the installer to install, it goes together nice and smooth, and it provides you with a consistent floor that's easier to maintain as far as that natural movement.
In addition to the second question that was asked, when our customers are shopping for their hardwood floors, it's a common misconception that we as salespeople see that they feel that solid hardwood is far better than engineered, most cases because it can be refinished. It can be sanded and refinished. Are engineered floors able to be refinished as well?
Oh, most definitely. It's going to depend on the wear layer of the flooring. There are manufacturers that put a nice thick wear layer on top. It's almost as thick as the wear layer that is on top of a solid floor. And if that's the case, you can get multiple sands out of that. Now, it's going to depend on what that wear layer is, and different manufacturers put on different thicknesses. So really, to determine whether your floor could be resanded or not would have to be determined by a sand and refinish professional at that time. But yeah, it can definitely be done. Those advantages you get with that pre-finished solid can also happen with the pre-finished engineered.
Great. Thanks, Dan. All right, Dan. Well, thank you so much. Those were great answers. I appreciate you coming out today and giving us your time, your knowledge. And please stay tuned for the next videos in our series. Thank you all so much for being here.